On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, folks, the Carolina Panthers, we beat ourselves. Going to dive in and look at this Week 5 review of the game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Before we get into today's content, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Pound that like button, hit that bell notification to be notified of future content like this on the Panthers. And by all means, folks, leave me some comments. I love the dialogue, even from you Eagle fans. All right, folks, it's in the book. 21-18 loss to the Eagles. And I'm freaking pissed. Look, I'm trying not to keep my anger because I tend to get angry. And I'm pissed off. We lost to Dallas. I felt we kind of got robbed in the first half last week. But after the dust settles, I look down, and Dallas is a complete team. They definitely have a lot better offensive line. They exposed some weaknesses. I thought we battled back and looked well. And I didn't think it was too bad of a loss. A loss hurts, but I thought, okay. But this game here, folks, against the Eagles, I mean, we dominated, but because we flirted with leaving points on the board and not converting touchdowns and just getting the ball over midfield and getting close to field goal range and pooch punting and just turning the ball over or just basically knocking ourselves out because of stupid penalties and not acquiring enough points. And once again, the third quarter is our enemy. But this was a game that we got in control into the last 4 minutes of the game when we got to punt the ball away with a 5-point lead. And I'm thinking, okay, hopefully the defense will hold out. They've been doing well. But the freaking special teams let the freaking guy come free and blocking a freaking punt. Chase Blackburn needs to be fired. And I'm sorry, I like the guy. But you're not a special teams coach or a linebacker. We got to have a real special teams coach. And it boils back down again to this woeful offensive line. I know J.J. Jensen was in on it. I try not to hold him accountable. But man, I swear, folks, our guard play is atrocious. The tackles aren't much better. And Sam Darnold, no, he was shitty today. And I got to credit the Eagles defense for part of that, but I also credit every damn time I see his jersey, it looks like a tractor trailer ran over his on his chest. It's pathetic. But he gets happy feet. And I don't want the Sam Darnold that was in New York who started seeing ghosts. And, I don't want that to come back. I don't think receivers helped him out a lot either. Terrace Marshall got involved a little bit, but not enough. Tommy Tremble caught the one touchdown pass, still didn't seem enough. I thought Ian Thomas had a hell of a game. I know he only caught about 4 balls, but he had some nice catches. I really thought he showed up and did what Dan Arnold would have done, so I don't have a problem with him. I thought he did good. Now, we can admit one thing right now. Anderson is in a slump. Robbie Anderson is in a definite slump. He caught 1 ball, I think, today for about 5 yards. I know he had the one where he was open and Darnold kind of scrambled and threw it deep. And I got to give the Eagles secondary guy credit. He made a hell of a play to bat it, away. If Darnold could have thrown it like 6 inches deeper or more trajectory, Arnold would have caught the ball for a touchdown. Anderson would have caught the ball for a touchdown, and it wouldn't have been touched. And it's a shame. It was just a hell of a defensive play. But folks, Anderson could have really caught the ball at the 3rd down and short. Now, no, did Darnold put it in perfect place? No, but it's catchable. A first down there with 4 minutes to go, we could run more clock out. Philly would have to use their timeouts. We're stretching the field. Maybe the block punt don't happen then. Or maybe we drive down almost ready to score. We can end the freaking game. One of the saddest things in the game, folks, is we get a safety. That's really the Eagles' center. Can't blame your quarterback there on that, Jalen Hurts. He tried to pick it up and be a safety. We had 3 Panthers, man. If we fall on the ball in the end zone in the notice shape of a football, the way the ball landed, if we could have got our hands on the ball for a touchdown, it would have made the score 20-3 at the time instead of 15-3. But folks, we go into halftime at 15-6 because they did get a field goal before half. And one thing I'm worried about is the freaking third quarter where we can't do a damn thing with the ball. Joe Brady, wake the freak up. You got to do a better job as an offensive coordinator. This sucks. The offensive line, they're not coming out with anything. Can't really blame our defense until the end of the game, but they showed up, man. Hats off to Dante Jackson, strip fumbles and interceptions. A.J. Bouye, especially in the first half, played well. Hassan Reddick put pressure, finally got a couple of sacks in this game. You know, our pass rush has kind of gone away where we're getting our quarterback sacked 4 and 5 times every freaking week. And I knew the Eagles' defensive front would be an issue. And I knew if the Eagles got out in front, it'd be a problem. And the Eagles didn't go out in front until 2.5 minutes to go. And now we got to run. And here's the thing, everybody's blaming Darnold for the third interception. Well, maybe he wouldn't be throwing down the field at a 1st and 20 when we need to score if we didn't have a stupid-ass offensive lineman commit a damn holding penalty on a play we picked up yards. So instead of 1st and 10, or if we move the chains a little, maybe a 2nd and 3 or whatever it is, we got to move the ball back and it's 1st and 20. So Darnold has to eat more than a 5 or 6 yard pass. He's got to go 10 yards or deeper, and he gets picked off because it's stinking offensive line play. Our damn offensive line's killing us, folks. Now, Chuba Hubbard on the offense, he played really well. I thought he played great. And I do believe Christian McCaffrey played today, it would have been a different story. He just does something out of the backfield. They have to spy on him. He's a different weapon because he's another receiver. Plus, there's a couple times, as good as Chuba Hubbard is, there's a couple plays where he went down. McCaffrey might not go down. Now, he might not score, but he's going to get 5, 8, 10 more yards. It's extending the drive, getting us more in the field goal range, getting us more first downs on range to a touchdown. But, folks, I got to tell you this. Coaching has got to freaking be better. I've been on Matt Rule's side with his staff. Phil Snow only gets the shit on the bed last week in the Dallas game. A couple times in this game where they couldn't stop it. But it's really kind of hard when you turn the ball over, the offense, to get the Eagles the first 3 points, and then the touchdown they scored to go ahead because of the block punt. It's kind of hard to blame a defense when you're only giving up 20 yards or 15 yards or whatever on scoring plays. It really is. You know, because first and foremost, folks, you know, they only would have gotten, what, about, I don't know, 6, 7, 10 points. Our offense is not getting it done. Joe Brady, you got to change something, man. Matt Rule, you got to be smarter. When you're holding a lead, this reminds me of Ron Rivera so much. When you're holding the lead, you can't be passive. You got to be aggressive. You got to score. You got to jumpstart and do something. There's no way you can get in a game like this, and it happens every time. You got a chance in the first half to go up by double digits. And I'm not talking about the 15-3 lead. I'm talking about you had a chance. You could have put more points on the board. And the third quarter, you come out with nothing. And when the third quarter ends, you're looking at 15-13. And all you can muster is a field goal in the fourth. And your special teams shit the bed. And your offense couldn't get nothing else. And you left your defense out to dry. And no wonder to give up a score or two. It's got to be better than that. Joe Brady, you're not a magician. You're the damn rabbit coming out of the hat. 4-1 would have been nice, folks. It would have been excellent. But no, we're 3-2. Probably tied with New Orleans. A game behind Tampa. Schedule gets tougher. And it's kind of hard to be optimistic. We got Minnesota next week, a game I think we can win, you know, if McCaffrey comes back. But I'm telling you, we shot ourselves in the foot. We're going to regret this game here when it comes to playoff time, and we can bounce back or come around, or we're looking at somebody being a wild card, or we got an opportunity the last couple of weeks to be a wild card team, or maybe have a chance to even win a division if we can turn it around. And that one game is going to be the difference in us hosting the game or even getting in the freaking playoffs. Okay, folks, what do you think of today's video? Are you as pissed as me? Are you tired of seeing cheesesteaks today? I mean, Philly fans are so damn obnoxious. I can't stand it. Please, folks, pound the like button. Hit the bell notification to be notified for future Panther videos like this. Leave me some comments. I sure love the dialogue for the most part. And by all means, folks, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything to hear me rant. I will see you next time on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.